It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And on one of the epic nights in the NBA, welcome one and all to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside former All-Star Shaquille O'Neal and a guy who has watched the All-Star Game a lot, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, I thought you were going to say your name. You've watched it a lot as well.
And I'm fixing to watch another one. Tonight, it'll be the West All-Stars up against the East All-Stars. And even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, and both teams are up for this one. Guys, let's dig into some of the players who might be, less known to the viewers and talk about some of the more underrated players in the league. Who would be your picks? Underrated guys, Kenny?
I like Paul Millsap. I think he's underrated. I think his value to the team. There's a bunch of guys on that Atlanta team that's underrated. Teague and Millsap. Markieff Morris up in Phoenix, man. A lot of people, because the Suns aren't in the playoffs, they don't get the opportunity to see how good a player he is. And Shaq, what do you think?
Well, I'm going to go with my underrated starting five, Ernie. At the point, I'm going to go with Isaiah Thomas.
Ooh.
At the two, I got Goran Dragic.
Wow.
At 3, Kawhi Leonard.
Wow.
4, Draymond Green.
Okay.
And 5, my guy, DeMarcus Big Cuz
How
Cousins.
can he be underrated? He made the All-Star team.
And how can Kawhi Leonard be
By
underrated
default.
when he was a Finals MVP?
He's not
By
underrated.
default, he is underrated because we don't talk about him a lot.
Well,
Who doesn't?
We don't.
Okay.
We do.
They're not commercial guys, meaning they don't have TV commercials. I agree
So
with
they're
that.
underrated.
They're
Nobody knows about
Those
them.
guys could sell products,
I
man.
stand corrected again.
Yeah, well, get used to it. We'll see you next time.
Should put them on the cover of 2K.
We're not going that far.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And here are the East All-Stars now. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. Pau Gasol is out there with Anthony. Then it's Wall. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Now here's LeBron. 5 on the clock. Anthony right side. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Harden outside. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by LeBron. And it's Wall. That time the assist by James.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of this game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Lowry kicks to Wall. They set the pick. The drive by Lowry. Curry with the defensive effort. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Earlier, I was able to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. If Coach had any butterflies in his stomach about coaching the All-Stars, he didn't let any of it come out. He said it was for the fans, and even though he's in charge of the best players in the NBA, his only coaching advice was to go out and have fun. guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Now here's James, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. James dishes to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Anthony's got his second basket.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Curry kicks to Aldridge. Curry against Lowry. Curry passes to Aldridge. Shoots from the right block. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Wall dishes to Anthony. There's the bucket. Good. Anthony's got 6.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Curry against Lowry, the 10-footer, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
He dishes it to LeBron. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Aldridge against Anthony. Gasol with the steal. Shot from 12. Thompson misses.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
It's Anthony with the drive. The shot misses. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Curry kicks to Thompson from outside the arc, and that one's good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Anthony against Aldridge. And it's Anthony with the jam.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connected.
Now, here's Aldridge. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Gasol, a screen on Wall. It's Harden with the drive. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud for your West All-Stars dance team.
Some changes here for the West All-Stars. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Gasol. Nowitzki comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Steph Curry. A big group substitution here for the East. Al Horford, he's checked in for Gasol. Millsap comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for John Wall. And it's Teagan for Kyle Lowry. Now here's LeBron. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Korver against Harden. Nowitzki kicks to Lillard. Back to Nowitzki. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Nowitzki's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Teague the pass to James. Millsap a screen. LeBron kicks to Horford. Millsap dishes to Teague. Back to Millsap. No good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with him. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Now Harden. Dirk Nowitzki missing from long range. Pass to Lillard. Another shot. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And Lillard kicks to Nowitzki. Millsap with the steal. Here's the break. Here's LeBron. It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Thompson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. No luck that time either. And here's the West with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Teague. And Westbrook gets it to go.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Teague. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And stolen by Horford. Teague against Lillard. Teague kicks to LeBron. Right side Millsap. The turnaround jumper. Count it. 1:37 left here in the opening quarter. Lillard against Teague. Rejected by Teague.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Nowitzki left side. And Cousins kicks to Lillard. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here's Teague. Millsap, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Millsap's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. Cousins with a screen on Teague. Lillard the pass to Cousins. The high post shot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Nowitzki's got 5 points so far. Dishes it to Millsap. No good. Now the West All-Stars the other way. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Westbrook dishes to Lillard. And stolen by James. Down low. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by LeBron. And it's 6 points for Millsap.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Here's Westbrook, powered down with both hands.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. Looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars, what do you think?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounded. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for them, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
Here is Paul. Durant is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Duncan in at the 5 down low. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Westbrook outside for Durant. Shot is off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Anthony with it, guarded now by Duncan. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Klay Thompson is checked in for the West. Harden comes in for Russell Westbrook.
James Harden.
And the West All-Stars with possession. Paul outside. He kicks it to Harden. And it's off from three-point range. The dish to Wall from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Wall's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the East All-Stars. Paul outside. And Thompson kicks to Harden. To the paint, knocked away. Outside Irving. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Good. Bosch has got his first bucket in this one. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
6 on the shot clock. And Durant, here we go. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. The kick out to Irving. Back to Bosch. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Anthony's been putting up the numbers. He's got 8 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
You're right, Clark. He's done some real nice work on the inside.
The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Anthony. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Kevin Durant. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And so here are the West All-Stars. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Paul against Butler. And it's Paul penetrating, and that is good.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Pau Gasol is checked in for the East.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw drops for Paul. Here's Irving. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Butler. There's the screen. Kicks at the wall for three. The rebound by Gasol.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Harden the pass to Paul. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? The feed to Aldridge. Shoots from 14. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Bosh, the screen. Wall dishes to Gasol. Thompson against Irving. To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fast break, here they come. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 5. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw missing. Steph for the West. And a switch here also for the East. Lowry's checked in. And he's good on the second.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settled.
Paul kicks to Curry. Thompson outside. Paul outside. Clock at 6. Gasol can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Gasol. Lowry kicks to Gasol. Here's Bosh. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Bosh has got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud for your West All-Stars dance team.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Paul. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for John Wall. And so here are the West All-Stars. Lillard outside. Gasol kicks to Lillard. Aldridge a screen. Goes to the fadeaway and ends it. A tight game here in New York. Lowry kicks to Butler. Outside Bosh. Bosh, the screen. Korver gets a wide open look. His three-pointer's off the mark. Lillard, the pass to Thompson. Back to Lillard. Aldridge a screen. Lillard misses. They've been hanging in there.
And they've got a chance right now to jump on top.
Lowry kicks to Korver. Butler against Thompson. And Butler, here we go. Good D by Thompson. The West All-Stars with the ball. Lillard with it. Now defended by Korver. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The West All-Stars have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Making some changes. Cousins comes in for Marc Gasol, and it's Nowitzki in for LaMarcus Aldridge. The East also changing it up. Al Horford's checked in for Gasol. Millsap comes in for Chris Bosh, and LeBron's subbed in for Butler. Nowitzki a screen. Here's Lillard. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket for Millsap.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
The screen from Thompson. Korver against Curry. Pass to Cousins. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Horford. LeBron dishes to Lowry. Millsap inside. Defended by Nowitzki.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Back to Thompson. Unloads from 13. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Horford. Outside Korver. James left side. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Curry passes to Thompson. And it's Nowitzki penetrating. Tries again, and Cousins puts it back in.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Outside Lowry. Horford sets a screen for Lowry. Horford high post. 6 to shoot. James against Lillard. James, no good. And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a 3-point game. Lillard outside. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Puts it up from 12. And again, LeBron missing.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the West All-Stars as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can get from your bench are huge. I thought the bench guys came in and inserted themselves like they wanted a starting spot. And that's what you want. Subs who are ready to produce the moment they step on the floor.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game. You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very unselfish. The ball moving from side to side, guys making good cuts. It's enabled them to create a lot of chances. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And the West All-Stars have possession. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, they've got Pau Gasol all out there with Lowry. Then it's Anthony, and it's James in at the three. Harden dishes to Aldridge, shoots from the block. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Anthony's got his third rebound tonight. On the wing, James. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his third rebound tonight. Harden with a screen on Wall. Curry kicks to Gasol. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Gasol's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the West All-Stars. Inside, here's Anthony. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch.
Pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Gasol a screen. Curry kicks to Harden. Gasol a screen on Wall. Harden plays it up and banks it in. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Lowry kicks to James. 14 feet away. LeBron with another miss.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Thompson from long range. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Wall passes to James. Inside. Here's Anthony. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. They get Marc Gasol. The East All-Stars shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw good from Anthony. The West making some changes. Durant's checked in for Thompson. And Paul's subbed in for Steph Curry. And both free throws good for Anthony. Here is Durant. Looking for his first basket still in this one. He feeds it to Aldridge. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Durant. Back to Aldridge. Gasol dishes to Aldridge. Good looking screen by Gasol. Just 4 to shoot. Aldridge's shot is good.
They pulled up from mid-range more often than not. They buried.
And that shot might not be the #1 option, but if the D will give it to you and you get it in rhythm, that's the one you take.
Here's LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Lowry against Paul. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Durant just inside the line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Outside Lowry. Now the pass to LeBron. Back to Lowry. Stolen by Durant. Feeds it to Paul. Passes it to Durant. Durant with another miss. And Wall kicks to Gasol. Pass to Anthony. The shot is off. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Ball against Lowry. Ball passes to Gasol. Baseline jumper. And it's the East with the rebound. Gasol's got 3 rebounds now in this one. All with it. Chris Paul covering. Aldridge against LeBron. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Chris Paul grabs the miss. Here's West now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Gasol a screen. Durant against Anthony. Shot clock at 5. And Durant, here we go. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Duncan, he's checked in for the West. Westbrook comes in for James Harden. And then for the East All-Stars, Chris Bosh is checked in for Anthony. Butler comes in for James. And it's Teagan for Kyle Lowry.
And no matter who it is, that kind of deed isn't going to get it done.
And Wall kicks to Teague. He dishes it to Butler. Back to Teague. And that one's good.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Paul against Teague. Paul outside. Dishes to Westbrook. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the West All-Stars.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the West. Damian Lillard comes in for Chris Paul. And then for the East, Paul Millsap's checked in for Gasol. And it's Korver in for John Wall. So he gets them both. Here's Teague. He kicks it to Korver. Millsap a screen. And stolen by Lillard. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. That is good. Westbrook's got the lead up to 9 now for the West All-Stars.
Oh, a little touch of class there at the end of the play as he was able to convert on the finger roll.
Millsap dishes to Korver. Millsap a screen. Kicks it to Teague. Bosh a screen on Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Teague inside the line, and the shot no good, a bit short. And the West All-Stars with possession, stolen by Bosch. Westbrook against Teague. .135 left to play in the third. Shot's good.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
It got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by.
Lillard against Teague. Lillard the pass to Cousins. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Cousins has got his second bucket. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Teague kicks to Butler. Bosch the screen. Butler attacking. Shoots the three. And it's Durant with the rebound.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The West All-Stars have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Kevin, you look at their free throw percentage. They've been very efficient from the line today. That's a big factor.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Nowitzki comes in for Tim Duncan. And Curry subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And then for the East, Horford comes in for Chris Bosh. And Irving subbed in for Jeff Teague. That one is no good. Korver against Lillard. Irving dishes to Butler. There's 3-pointers off the mark. 32 seconds left to play here in the third. Curry attacking. Missed inside.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Here's Butler. He kicks to Horford with his first shot attempt. Lillard attacking. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the West All-Stars leading by 10. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Then there's Nowitzki. Then there's Klay Thompson. And it's Aldridge in at the power forward. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. Irving attacking, and he gets it to go. Irving's got it back down to within single digits for the East All-Stars. Curry passes to Thompson. The dish to Nowitzki. Fade away. The shot is off. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. LeBron with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Here's Anthony. Rejected by Nowitzki. And Thompson kicks to Curry. And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Marc Gasol is checked in for the West. John Wall's checked in for the East. Lowry comes in for Kyrie Irving. That's good from Stephen Curry. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 11-point game. Outside Lowry. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Good D by Thompson. And there's the feed to Anthony. James sets the screen for Anthony. Back to LeBron. That one falls coming off Anthony's feed. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Paul's checked in for Curry. Pau Gasol is checked in for the East. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Kyle Lowry. It's stolen by Lowry. And the basket good.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Harden outside. Pass to Gasol. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 6 points for Marc Gasol. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. James outside. He feeds it to Wall. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Gasol with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the jam by Harden.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Back to Gasol. Rejected by Gasol. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. Here's Wall. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. The West All-Stars with the ball. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Gasol kicks to Paul. Back to Gasol. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Shooting for West All-Stars, Marc Gasol. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
Gasol just giving them fits. He's got 8 points now and 3 great steals.
Outside Anthony. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Aldridge against Anthony. Takes the three. Here's James. A beautiful reverse layup. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. The second thing he got into with them regarded getting the ball into the post, saying, quote, the passing lanes will be open for us. We have to use that to our advantage and get the ball inside. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
All right, Doris. And it's Aldridge missing. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Lowry kicks to LeBron. From 15 feet away, West All-Stars with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Outside Gasol, Paul kicks to Aldridge. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Wall. Gasol a screen. Wall dishes to Carmelo. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for the West All-Stars, Carmelo Anthony at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Anthony. So Anthony nails both of them.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Harden the pass to Paul. Harden outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got the lead up to 13 now for the West All-Stars.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
LeBron outside. And there's the pass to Lowry. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Lowry drives in, and here's Wall outside. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. You're right. Here's Harden. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And James gets it to go.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
1:43 left here in the fourth quarter. Harden outside, feeds it to Paul. Here's Gasol. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Out to Anthony. Nice D from Aldridge. Paul with the ball. Outside Gasol. Passes it to Thompson. Gasol kicks to Paul. Pass to Thompson. 4 on the clock. Gasol setting the pick for Thompson. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the West All-Stars.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display from Marc Gasol. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Dishes it to Harden. Gasol passes to Harden. Gasol a screen. With a floater. And the wide-open shot from Paul. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Lowry dishes to LeBron. From 13, the West All-Stars pull it in. Here's Paul. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game,
Marc Gasol. His field goal percentage was excellent, up over 60%. This was a player in total control of his game. He didn't try to do too much. He didn't get reckless, just took what the defense gave him.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous. And he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.